Hey there, it's Alex, and we are doing it. The video about Starbucks in China based on your feedbacks. I have to warn you, this one is a bit long, so if you're out of time now, share it with yourself, subscribe if you didn't, save it somehow. Because after reading your comments, I almost scientifically extracted data that I split into 6 aspects, and less scientifically I'll give a thumbs up or thumb down to each one of them. If you like coffee, stay here. And I start from the least discussed one. Number 6, the service. Actually, I think it's quite important part of, coffee shop. Even Starbucks is a big company with a lot of standards. Their service still varies from shop to shop, but they have it. It's not bad. For me personally, I remember that when I came to China, I couldn't speak any Chinese, and Starbucks seemed to me like kind of a safe space because at least one barista usually could speak English, so I could always order something without too much difficulties. Now I want to practice my Chinese, but they still are trying to switch to English, which is a bit frustrating. Also, they have this thing like if you think something wrong with your drink, and they can make a new one for you, trying to fix it for free. In general, I think that it's a summed up. Number 5, convenience. I believe that coffee should be easy to get, it should be convenient. And some of you say that Starbucks does it well for them. It is probably like that for many people because it has a lot of shops, places to sit, fast delivery. Yeah, it's easy to get their product. The system works. I think convenience is summed up too. And number 4 is food. I think it's overlooked. Yes, maybe it's simple and not cheap, but in smaller cities, maybe that's the only place where you can get, like a sandwich which doesn't have sweet bread or normal muffin. To be honest, I got to confess, I come to Starbucks because of food more often than I do because of coffee. So I personally give a thumbs up to food in Starbucks. Now it's time for a hot point. Let me give you a small fake drum roll. The price. Many people commented it, and I can't agree more. It's just hard to understand where it's actually come from, what it's based on. Coffee beans can be really expensive sometimes, that's true, but that's not the case in Starbucks, unfortunately. Being said, many people accept the price there. They enjoy their experience, and that's fine. I don't blame anyone. Again, I go to Starbucks sometimes too. The problem can occur only when someone thinks that price is high because the quality of product is really high. I'm afraid it's not about coffee in regular Starbucks shop. I mean, come on, they use automatic coffee machines, just the same kind of machine that they use in 7-Eleven or Luckin Coffee. Just not possible to get very good espresso out of it. And if Starbucks sells like a real handmade, barista-made coffee, they do it in Starbucks Reserve, the one with a star. The latte will probably cost you around 50 RMB, which is huge sum down. Number 2, the environment of the store. Here we have 2 extremes. According to the comments, many people are going to Starbucks because they like the space, and they don't care about drinks, I also think that it is useful and serves well different purposes, like meet someone and stuff like that. But some people say that shops are depressing. I guess maybe because they are dark and quiet, and if there are no people, it does feel a bit empty and sad. And now we come to the most discussed part, the most discussed aspect. Number 1, we need another fake drum roll. No, we will have a real drum roll. Sorry, neighbors. The taste of coffee. You guys showed no mercy here. Even though Starbucks has some popular drinks that are quite drinkable, their coffee is very mediocre, not to say the least. Again, I don't blame people who likes it. It's just very basic, from selection of beans to roasting, and from brewing to serving. It's hard to justify the price. For example, I often drink coffee without anything, like I like well-made espresso, but in Starbucks, I would never buy a cup of black coffee. It tastes too different from what I enjoy. And, milk and sugar, yes, they can fix probably any drink in this world, but if you need them, that's a bad sign for coffee. Okay, so what is the value? I think that Starbucks is like McDonald's, but instead of quick meals, it sells an experience of treating yourself well. I mean that in general coffee isn't something vital, it's often just for pleasure, and Starbucks has its way to make people feel good, whether it's music, iconic design, or maybe just sugar. Its concept works. And don't forget, China is new to coffee. Starbucks is a good baseline for both businesses and customers, place to start from their coffee journey. In big cities like Chengdu, the coffee market is beautiful these days. There are so many options. But when I travel around the city, I'm very happy to find Starbucks, because usually there are no other options left, and I think that's a good starting point actually. Is it worth it? I think this is personal, really up to you, because the price is not small, But if you just need coffee and Starbucks isn't the only option around, you probably should go exploring. Being said that, I like the way things work with this topic and this video. I think it's quite powerful the way we collaborated. So I want to ask you, coffee lovers, let's make one more last video about coffee, but this time to share our knowledge about Chinese coffee market with others. Let's share our tips and tricks, how do we get better things here, whether it's a cheaper deal from convenience store, or maybe you brew pour over at home, or nice local roastery, anything. So share your go-tos in the comments, and I will make a video with tips for coffee lovers in China. That's it for now. It was Alex Tchaikovsky, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day.